You can still hear, yay. All right, is my sound okay? Can you guys hear me? Yannette gave me a yay. Yeah, unmute usually works. Yo, so for whatever reason, my camera, like nothing would connect. And so I have no idea what happened, but let's go ahead and get some of this pulled up. So technical difficulties, but the fact that all you guys actually stayed on here while I rebooted, you guys are real ones. Like to the 55 of you, however many there were, like you guys are awesome. That's so cool, guys. So really thank you for just hanging in there, but we've got some content to go through. We're going to get into it, but we're going to start with our pre-morning ritual right before the drop. We're going to get into this. Thank you, everyone, for hanging in here. Let's get this drop and get to it. So let me share my screen, and we're going to start with our pre-morning ritual, getting into this drop. So as I've told many people before, if you want to go ahead and if you want to reset the app. So I close out of the app. I've already done it 3 times. I usually do this because what it does is it restarts, it gets the actual clock kind of aligned better. And so by doing this, it does kind of set it up a little bit better for success. So this is Sue Storm. It's done in blind box fashion. So as you can see, if you participate in the drop, let's look and see. So how close is this? It's a little bit off. I'm going to actually reset it one more time and see if I can get it more dialed in. But good morning, everyone. I see a whole bunch. Good, no issue. Thank you all. I appreciate you guys hooking me up, letting it be known that you guys could not see me, could not hear me, but you guys can now. Yay. All right. So good morning, J-Dog. Good morning, December. Good morning, Big A, Robbo, Guillermo, AMR Crypto, Big A. Free NFT for waiting. Keith, don't joke like that. You know how I've given away at this point, I think probably around, I want to say around $2,000, maybe $2,500 worth of Omi and NFTs at this stage. So it's, I mean, you never know. But all right. So good morning, Simple A. Yannette, what's going on? Step Bros, Lars, Rye Guy, you got Discord? Rye Guy's a real one. When you hit buy and don't have enough gems, it will take you to the screen to purchase what you need to complete the buy. Good point. All right. So good morning, everyone. If you guys can hit that like button, let's get this drop together. I'm dialed in a little bit better here now. So for those of you who do not know, if you have never done a blind box format drop, I highly recommend you go ahead and look at my screen right here, because this is different from a normal drop. So the buy now button is going to be popping up right here, right in this area. So you see that notify me box. Basically, when this ticker is done getting down to that minute, this little box is where the buy now button will pop up. So if you're clicking right here before the actual clock ends, like just start jamming in that space, then what will happen is that buy now button pop up, and I actually have the best luck. I think I get probably 2, like if there's 3 blind box drops, I'll get 2 out of 3. So I actually prefer blind box drops because the space gate technique to me is actually easier. So what happens is I always kind of jam on the screen right in that little space. But if you're going to jam on that space, I would aim a little bit lower than the top, because what happens is, okay, if I click notify me, you see how it's changing like that? Nothing really happens. And that screen will flash and change the buy now button, and I'm still clicking that button. But if I hit the top button, that happens and you miss the drop completely. You hate life. You're very mad at yourself. Do not do that. I did that during, I want to say during the Elsa drop. I want to say that's, and I was like jamming, and I didn't even think about the fact that I could hit the top button, but I was just so excited trying to get an Elsa on the drop, and I hit that button and I was so mad at myself. So do not do that. Make sure that you're able to hit this space, because that's where the buy now button will be. But let's get into it. I hope you guys are ready. So let me go ahead and get into some of the content. First of all, we haven't streamed in a week, guys. And how about them prices, right? So every single morning, what I do is I look at cherry charts, I look at Ecomi Wiki, and I see what is up, what is down. I choose to actually make some sales. So look at like Common Batman is way, way up. So I look and see, okay, it is, wow, it is way, way up. This is the Batman Who Laughs. So Batman Who Laughs is at an all-time high. So if I didn't love the character so much, I would actually think about potentially selling him right now. But I'm not going to do that because I love the character. But what I also do is I look at top losers and I see, okay, what is super, super cheap? So I can see, I know these aren't like finding something that's quote unquote super, super cheap right now. It's few and far between because the market has been so, so hot, right? So this is at least just kind of a good way to see, all right, like maybe I want to grab an uncommon Spider-Man. He's still way up from where he was, but I would think that he's probably going to drop back down to around $350 or so when we get in the next gem squeeze. So, and if you haven't seen Omi price, Omi is doing pretty solid. I did an Omi video that yesterday, and it was actually, everyone seemed to like it because I was touching on the fact that we have 2 weeks until the first catalyst in 8 months, and it's looking pretty good. So I think Omi's going to keep rallying. We'll probably see it to 0.008, probably right around jumping around that spot. I think we'll break it with the immutable migration, and then we'll probably see about 2 exchanges, maybe 3 in February. And there's a whole lot more. If you haven't seen that video, I highly recommend it. But let's continue on to Sue Storm and get into some of the content. If you guys can, where is it? I thought I had banners. Boom. Look at that. Look at that. Hit that like, fam. I appreciate it. All right. So, and yes, I am just now figuring out that there's tools to use on StreamYard, even though StreamYard hates me. If you are just now tuning in, it did not want my audio or my video to work this morning. And I think you can still see a little bit of flash on my screen. So I think I'm gonna be switching from StreamYard, following the stream, doing the stream tomorrow as well. And I'll be doing something. But good morning. So let's see. Can you touch on how to buy on the rebound? I sure can. I love getting rebounds and happy to do so before. We will be going for the rebounds today as well, but we will go links for the charts. Yes, I can give you a link to the chart. EcomiWiki.com. How do you get the drop option on your laptop desktop? I actually use something called AZ Power Mirror. It's an app, and that's been effective for me. So someone asked about going for rebounds. So what you want to do is, here, let me go ahead. J-Dog is on the way to Tahoe. No Wi-Fi. Dude, congrats, man. I was actually thinking about going up myself this weekend, but yeah, the snow, I want it to snow next week. So I'm actually probably gonna be going to Tahoe next weekend, maybe snowboarding squaw. All right. So someone asked about rebounds. So rebounds, what'll happen is when if you miss, whatever happens, we're going to go for the rebound at the 4 minute and the 8 minute. And so what happens is if you stay on the screen, if you miss it, if you get it, great. If you stay on the screen and you have a buy now button still, stay on the screen. And what'll happen is at the turn from the change of 3 minutes and 59 seconds to 4 minutes, you want to go ahead and hit that buy now button. We'll be doing it live here for you. And that'll be essentially how you can have a chance at getting it. Like, they're hard to get because everyone knows the technique, but then you go again for the 8 minute. If you don't have the buy now button, you hop out of the screen, and I'll show you when that time comes. But let's see. I'm doing well. Thanks, man. Reslon, what's going on? Thank you for the super chat, Potswiber. You're amazing. Good morning from New York City. Let's get this bread. The real Randy Chavez. Real Randy Chavez is a homie. I know he's back to streaming now. He's feeling better. I love hopping his streams as well. But thank you all for hopping into mine. So his sweater looks itchy. It is not itchy. It is quite warm. So let's continue on. No problem. Happy to help, man. But I'll be showing you live again on how the rebound. Why my Veve app says service unavailable. We are facing some technical issues. Please try. I would restart it. And then what I would do is, if it's still not working, I would restart my phone and going from there. Update the app, or update the app if you've not done that. Good point, Keith. Good morning. What's going on? Good luck, everyone. All right, so let's continue on. So we have our drop ready to go. We have 16 minutes left on the clock. So we do have Sue Storm. Sue Storm, the Fantastic Four's Invisible Woman, 5 premium digital statues, but it is blind box format. So what happens is, again, if you are just now tuning in, you want to go for this space right here. This is the space that you want to be clicking into, making sure that you can go ahead and get this drop ahead of time. Not ahead of time, sorry, just make sure you land it, because again, it's so quick. That buy now button just pops up. And if you're already clicking there, you have a higher chance of getting it than people who wait. So I love doing these blind box formats, but again, Fantastic Four, this is a great one. When you look at the Marvel statue figures, they always do, and they always end up doing really, really well long term, right? Like people slept on Spider-Man initially because they're like, oh, like, you know, I'll grab a secret rare for $2,000. Well, that secret rare is now $68,000. They slept on commons. Commons you can get for right around $50. I think they dropped below $50, around like $45 for a while. And people loaded up on commons, and their price, they jumped up to, I think, $600, $700, which is insane. And then what happened with Captain America? People slept on Captain America. It rallied. What happened on Storm? It rallied. But people slept on it for the longest time. You could grab a secret rare Storm, I think, for under $1,000 for the longest time. I think the same will happen with Sue, because I like the fact that she can turn invisible and has a lot of really cool powers. And I think that she's actually one of the going to be like, the Fantastic Four is going to be a really, really well done in the next version. I don't think they've really nailed the videos so much so far. So let's see what the actual drop looks like, and we'll get into the additions. I like that she shoots the balls from her hands. Like, the invisible's cool, but there's so many things you can do with her. Like, that's the common, that's the uncommon, that's the rare, which I think her legs looks broken. That's the ultra rare, and then this is the secret rare. So you can see, like, I actually like the ultra rare better in my opinion. Like, I think they did a really good job on this one. The only thing is her face. Like, they went a little heavy on the makeup, like on the eye makeup. I wish it was a little bit less, but you know, a lot of people weren't fans of the way Storm looked initially. People were saying like she was ugly and all that, and I thought it looked fine. And then look what happened to the price again. Shout out to Yannette. Thank you so much for the super chat. I don't know how many minutes it gives for rebounds, but I caught Elsa after 21 minutes clicking. Dang. Well, there was issues with those drops. So I mean, do what works for you, but I don't think usually you're able to get one after 21 minutes. I've gotten one at 4 minutes. I've gotten one at 8 minutes. I've gotten one at 12 minutes, but they've gotten a lot better on the drop system. So I don't know if we'll be able to wait that long at this point anymore. But 21 minutes, man, that's awesome. That they had a lot of issues during the Golden Moments drops, which if you were hanging out for 21 minutes, congrats to you. You know, that's awesome. You got an Elsa. I actually bought the Elsa in the secondary. I got her for a really good price too. And look what happened to the prices. So let's continue on. So Sue Storm is Fantastic Four. And we've already seen Sue Storm in the FA version, which was, well, Invisible Woman, which was, of course, in the Marvel Mighty side. So yeah, she's not FA, but she's not listed as FE either. And that's kind of what happened with Captain America, right? Like, Captain America was FA Marvel Mighty. Actually, it was originally FA listed to him, and then they changed it back to FE. So this is the uncommon. There are 12,500 editions. Again, everything's $50. So I hate when they do a superhero like Spidey and it's not blind box, because it's $400 for the secret rare. Good luck if you get it. It's $250 for the ultra rare. Good luck if you get it. This one, everyone goes for the same thing, and it's $50, right? Like, this is a steal. And so, and if I got a common, what I would do is I would probably hold on to it personally. But if you're a flipper, I would take advantage of the FOMO. So like, right when you nail one, the market reopens after 30 to 35 minutes later. And I would watch some of the prices rally up. I would sell at a high, flip it, whatever. But I personally collect as many of them as I can. The rare, this, like, not to hate on those who designed it or Veve or anything like that, but man, this one looks so out of proportion to me. Maybe it's the photo. Her ankle looks like kind of broken. This is my least favorite of all of them. Like, I like her attack pose, but this, like, it looks odd to me. So the rare is 6,500 editions. The ultra rare, which I really like the ultra rare because it does have that invisible versus flying off the screen. So this animation, I think, is probably my favorite. I would love to grab one of these 3,650 total editions. But then again, if I got the secret rare, I would be stoked because there are only 1,500 editions, and I would hold on to that if I were to get one. And some of you are going to get that today. So congrats to those who do get a W. We are going to be staying on for the rebounds afterwards. Some of us are going to get W's, some of us are going to get L's, but we're all going to have fun. We're all going to go for this drop together. And if you have not yet, fam, please hit that like button. Let's get this bread and continue on. Now, for those of you who don't know, we have a ton of freaking drops this week. We have tomorrow, we have Jermaine Rogers, who we are going to be having the veil. So Jermaine Rogers, of course, did the Darrow. He did the Choices Rabbits, which all of those values have shot up. And so he is a really cool artist, but the veil is actually related to the Darrow. He hopped in the AMA spaces yesterday with Veve, and this is going to be another drop tomorrow at 8 a.m. But following this drop, we have 6 comics. 6 comics. So is it Monday 8 a.m., Tuesday 8 a.m., Wednesday 8 a.m., or are they doing maybe a comic at 12 p.m. on Sunday? I don't think they've said yet necessarily what days they're doing it, but it's probably Monday through Saturday. I hope it's not, because I hope there's actually secretly like another big Saturday drop happening. So, but there's a drop every single day this week. So I'm nervous because we're seeing some of the prices go down, but I'm not quite nervous enough to where I'm going to sell all the tops, because we haven't had a big drop yet, but we could be gearing up for one. So I have built up some liquidity. I'm taking some profits, flipping a few things, but I'm not flipping everything yet, because if we get a huge announcement on maybe Saturday, or it could be the following weekend, maybe sometime after the Omi swap, there's going to be another gem squeeze probably in February. And so I'm not freaking out because prices could continue rallying, but we'll see. So yeah, we've got a lot of freaking drops. So good morning, everyone who is hopping into the chat. Again, please hit that like, fam. Appreciate you guys. Reminds me of the Deadpool drop. Yeah, I mean, yeah, like everyone wasn't so stoked on Deadpool because of the sweater, right? Like, but they did say you'll eventually be able to remove it, but when will you? And then what happened to Deadpool? No one wanted Deadpool for the most part. Like, the values on them really dropped down, and then they're back up. So I think seeing opportunity in some of these, anything Marvel, you're probably betting on the right horse long term. All right, Taps, are you still collecting sets, or are you focusing on grails? I'm doing a mixture of both. There's some sets I won't sell. I'm flipping some to get liquidity, but I'm definitely getting some more blue chips and grails, just making sure I hit what I need. But I'm not buying very many grails or blue chips right now because I'm stacking liquidity. I don't want to pay at an all-time high. And so if you're no, not financial advice ever, not financial advice. But if you're buying a Spider-Man at 68K, you're in it for the long haul. Like, no judgment. If you want that Spider-Man, you're willing to spend $68,000 on it. Cool, man. Like, that's awesome. But you're going to be holding it for probably a lot longer than if you just kind of chill and wait. And if it drops back down to 50,000 or 40,000 or 35,000, I like scooping bottoms, right? So I just build up liquidity. And while everyone is looking towards one way, like if Star Wars drops, people are going to be selling off a ton of things. And when they're selling off and gearing up they're buying like R2D2, C3PO, all that, I'm going to be looking at the things that they're not thinking about buying those things, and looking at Ecomi Wiki chart and saying, okay, everyone is focused on this, but I'm going to be looking at the top losers and saying, all right, well, everyone stopped buying this Marvel Spider-Man, or stopped buying Reso, or stopped. Like, that's what my plan is doing, is when everyone's looking one way, I go the other way and I wait for that to rally, and I either hold it or I sell it. So that's a little bit about my strategy, but good morning, everyone who's hopping in here. Let's get this bread. Good luck, everyone. We're going to get some W's in here. Being in Asia, I feel my delivery always comes last. One time I waited for a comic. There was 5 left. Oof. I secret rare in one common. Yeah, I usually take like an hour to get mine as well. Sorry to hear that, Olivia. You should feel lucky because you're going to get a W today. We can soon sell our coins. Omi, I mean, you could sell your Omi right now. Yep, there's probably like 150K to 200,000 people trying for this drop. Yep, they said there's always, no matter what, like a minimum of 150,000, probably more now. Mine are never delivered on time. What's up, Audible? I did everything and still some error from. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I'm not sure what's going on with your system, but we've got 5 minutes left. Let's see. 30, 60 days. We should be able to cash out. Thoughts on Todd at 9K? I mean, if you want a Todd and you want to sit on it for a while, it's a Todd. It's gonna be higher long term. I bought my Todd at $500, and the fact that it's now at 9K, I think it'll drop back down, but I don't think it'll stay down. Like, people are going to keep scooping Todd, so I could see it in a gem squeeze dropping back down to like 6,000. But maybe, right? Like, by the time we get that gem squeeze, it could be February. Prices could keep ticking up. Maybe Todd hits 11 grand, right? Maybe it hits 12 grand. And then by the time the gem squeeze happens, maybe 8 grand is its bottom. It's so hard to call these things because we've never seen a rally this hard ever before. Like, we've hit plateaus, but this is a whole new level on prices. So just so you guys know, we've got 5 minutes left before we go for this drop. So Sue Storm is pretty badass. Like, she is a pretty awesome character. I looked into some of the lore behind her, some of her strengths. She is, of course, part of the Fantastic Four, and she was actually she has more than just invisibility. She has, of course, like the force fielding ability. She can shoot objects like projectiles. So she's just a clairvoyant. She has psychic powers, right? And so, of course, we've seen her like her force balls that she throws. She was married to Mr. Fantastic, and she's had a pretty wild ride in her lore. So she went to like a pretty crazy character for a while, Malice. She actually did lead the Fantastic Four for a little bit of while. Reed was apparently killed while battling Dr. Doom. Sue, refusing to accept his death, immediately took charge of the team. She hired Scott Lang, the second Ant-Man, to be the team's resident scientist. Curious when Ant-Man comes to it. And then she actually had Dr. Doom's child, which he basically cosmically impregnated her, and Valeria Von Doom is Dr. Doom and Sue Storm's child, which I can't wait to see. We've seen Dr. Doom in Marvel Mighty. I can't wait to see him in statue form, like animated statue form. Oh my gosh, that will do so well, because Dr. Doom is one of the coolest bad guys. Like, he's just really, really awesome. And I know like Alex from Ecomi, Veve, like, it's one of his favorite characters. People will be stoked. She's part of the Future Foundation and then reunited with the Fantastic Four. Marvel is always promoting different characters. And so the Marvel Fantastic Four movie has been announced. It's coming back. They're going to be redoing it much stronger. And I think they'll do a really solid job. And Dr. Doom is supposed to be the main villain to start. This is coming out in 2023, though. So I'm really curious why they're promoting it so early. But most likely it's coming out a whole nother year away. And so that's a little bit of history about Sue Storm, about our Fantastic Four Invisible Woman. But we are going to get ready because we don't have much more time left. And I'm going to answer some questions. 2 minutes and 14 seconds. Let's get this drop. And we are going to be going for it. If you're just now jumping in, again, Spacegate, this is the area. This is the area right here where my mouse is that you want to be clicking ahead of time to nail this drop. So please, one more time. Yep. So just touched on it. Disco paying, this area right here. That's where you want to spam. So like right here, to be more specific, that's exactly where I spam. And if you're going to spam, I would spam closer to the bottom, because if you hit that notify me button, nothing really happens. But if you hit this, you hit that, you get screwed, and no one No one wants to miss a drop because of that. I wish they got rid of that arrow, like just during drop time. But we've got less than 2 minutes to go, fam. What's going on, Stevie? Did we pick one of these to buy on the drop because of different prices? No, this is blind box format. So we're just going for it as a whole. I think I understand your question, but not sure. What's up? What's going on, Ivan? Yes, thank you for the super chat. So happy to be here for Veve BC before crypto. Let's go. All right, we got 60 seconds. Let's get this. So I'm going to be ready to go. Oh, here we go. Let me make sure I'm dialed in. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. So we got 42 seconds, fam. No problem. Happy to help. Oh man, a beer. So it's 7:59 my clock here in California. Beer is a little bit early for me right now. Maybe a mimosa. 26 seconds, fam. Love your show in a homie hodl old farmer. I'll answer your question. No, I see your question. I'll answer here in a second. Let's get this drop. All right, dial in, everyone. Get your U-gate ready. You got to yell David U. 5, 4. David U. Oh, I did it. I did exactly what I said not to do. But guess what, fam? On the second device, I got it. Let's go. I did exactly what I said not to do. Did my camera freeze? But I got one. The point is I got one. So you can't see it, but I'm telling you right now on my secondary device, yeah, my camera hates me right now. On my secondary device, I did get one. So I've shared this before, but I go with one on my phone and on my iPad. And on my iPad, I got the green truck. Which one I get? No, how do I? Of course, my camera stops working. Your order has been received. Invisible Woman Ultimate Animated 1034 Secret Rare has been assigned to you. I just got the Secret Rare on the drop. Let's fricking go. How do I get my camera working? Hold on a second. Oh man, I want to show my camera. Start camera. Of course, my camera froze. Oh man. So I got it. It's just not on this screen. But we're going for the rebound. You know what? Actually, I know how to show it. Here we go. We're going to go. Boom. Your order has been received. Invisible Woman Ultimate Animated 1034 Secret Rare has been assigned to you. Let's frickin' go. So again, I use my iPad and I use my phone and I nailed this. I totally fudged on screen, which I told you guys not to do that. And what did I do? But the other device, I nailed it on the drop. What'd you guys get? Let's see some W's. Let's see some L's. We've got the rebound in less than 2 minutes. Stick around. We are going for rebounds all day, fam. All right. So I saw a question though. I want to make sure I answer it. Oh man, I see some people nailed it. Noah asked, do you think we will, let me take my camera off because apparently I hate, StreamYard does not like me. Noah asked, do you think we will be able to sell a Veve NFT in the Chinese market like Ultraman? I do. I don't think like Japan specifically doesn't really like the new version of Ultraman that much, but I think the Powerpuff Girls and several others will do really, really well. We've got less than a minute for the rebound. Let's go. We've got, oh no, I hate to see the L's, but got one. Boom. Yannette L. Steve L. We got rebounds going, guys. So let's see some L's. Let's see some W's. Got one, baby. Let's go, Riley. L. Rare. Let's go, Ivan. Yes. Happy to see it. So as you see, I'm on the screen. I did not leave the screen. If you left the screen, you'll need to stay out of screen, click into this screen. right when the 59 to 4 minutes changes and jam that buy now button again. So I'm going to be going for it again now that I have the buy now button, but let's get this going. We've got 15 seconds. Here we go. You want to hit the buy now button again when it's changing in between. Let's go! Rebound, baby. 2. We got 2 on today's drop. Let's go. Holy moly, we are crushing today, and we're going for the 8-minute rebound as well. Let's get 3. Let's go. Oh man, I'm stoked. I wish you guys could see my face, but StreamYard does not want me to be great. It does not want to see my face. All right. If it's got 1 pending delivery, does that mean I got it? It does mean you got it. What'd I get? I got an uncommon. Sweet. Do I still have the buy now button? Nope. So what'll happen is at the 8-minute, I'm going to be clicking into here and jamming right there. You want to have your finger ready to go. So I got a secret rare on one device. I got an uncommon on another device. Let's get that 8-minute. Let's go. Rye guy got 1. I got 2. Congrats, Red Julius. L, no. Sick, brother. Thanks, Audible. 828. Let's go. Got an uncommon. Congrats. Great tap. Let's go. 1 uncommon. Nice. Congrats. L. Nice. Congrats. Thanks, fam. Boom. Potswiser. Common. Let's go, Potswiser. Thank you for that super chat. You guys are crushing today. Got a rare. Let's go. Congrats. Thank you so much, everyone. Payment error. That went pending. Oh, man. Wow. Oh, man. These are so much fun. What's going on, Wersh? What up, brother? What does 1 order pending? It means you got it. Congrats, Wersh. This is my buddy. Congrats, Wersh. Happy to hear you just nailed your first Veve drop on stream. I love this shit. Congrats. You probably didn't check to see what the green truck said. So when you nail one, you get a green truck and it tells you what type you got. So you might have gotten a secret rare or an ultra rare, a rare, an uncommon, or a common. Commons sell the least amount, but we'll connect after stream. I'll text you, brother. It says L. If it says 1 pending, if you have this screen right here, like 1 order pending, then that means you nailed it. Congrats. Let's go. Uncommon. Congrats. Got a rare. Let's freaking go. G got 1. Oh, your girlfriend got 1. That's awesome, man. I love it. Secret rare. Thank you. Got the L. W common. My son got 1. Congrats. Let's go. Got skunked. My first ultra on the drop. Dude, congrats, Audible. That's sweet, man. All right, we got 1 minute and 20 seconds left until we're going to go for the second rebound. Let's go for the hat trick. Let's get the trip. Here we go. I got one. Then it said the server payment crashed. You have 1 order pending, so you're fine, man. It'll be delivered to you. Does the order pending delivery mean you got 1? Yes, it does. Thank you for the super chat, BDK. You got 1. Congrats, L. W, congrats, Red Julius. I love the glitter beard, man. I see you on Twitter all the time. You're a real one. Selfie King, I think I had 1, but didn't have the gems. Oh, man. I'm sorry, man. That sucks. Bought 150 gems and taken an L. Shoot. Rebound. Let's go, Jay. Oh, my God. You're so lucky. Yes and no. Like, definitely luck plays a part in this, but it's also because the techniques, right? Like if you have the technique down, if you have the timing down, you're good to go. So I've been able to, again, like I get 2 out of 3 drops when it comes to blind box, like every single time. So I'm clicking ahead. Remember where that buy now button is, and just have your finger start clicking before you get into that screen. And we're going to go for this second rebound. Let's see if we can do it. Here we go. 10 seconds. Here we go. Let's get it. Nope. No chance this one. Didn't even pop up. But you know what? This is a huge win on the TapsTrades drop stream. I got a secret rare and an uncommon on the rebound, and it looks like I got 1. Look, people are crushing this. Caught me 1, coach. Yes, let's go, Zach. Thank you for the super chat. Not sure the rarity. If secret rare, I'll show off my Bieber account on Twitter. I love it. Yes, Zach. I want to see that Bieber cut again. I want old school Bieber. I want the bangs. I want you to bang those bangs. Mine stays on sold out. Yeah. So then you have to jump out just like I showed on screen. There could be a 12-minute. If you guys want to hang around and see if there's gonna be a 12-minute, let's go for it. Let's see. How do I get the buy now button for the rebound mindset sold out? So again, it'll be a flash. So when it's changing in between the 59 to basically the 4-minute, the 8-minute to the 12-minute, maybe you just want to click in when it's changing between that 59 to the actual minute. And then that sold out will sometimes turn into a buy now. So I'm going to stick around for the 12-minute. Let's see if we're going to get lucky with a 12-minute. That would be freaking amazing. Yes, got a rebound. Let's go, Veve Fox. Server problem again, and all editions allocated. 3 words starting with the. Sorry to hear that, man. I'm going to stick around for the 12-minute just in case if they haven't all been delivered. How much do you think an uncommon will go for? I'm not sure. Uncommons typically tend to be slept on versus the commons. I do like this version though, so we'll see. Maybe $100, maybe $80. Maybe people FOMO in and it goes up to 120, maybe 150. I don't know. If you're going to flip it, it's probably a good one to flip. And people will probably pump up the commons. People will pump up the secret rares and the ultra rares. A taps the people champ. Let's go. Got an uncommon. 2 secret rare. What? Wow. James Eubank with 2 secret rare, 1 on drop and 1 on rebound. Holy crap. Congrats. Ultra rare. Congrats. Let's go. Let's go. W's, baby. Can I get again? If you have 1 order pending, you sure can. Go for the rebound. It means you got one, so congrats. System under heavy load for me. Oh, sorry to hear that. Crispy Tacos, which Crispy Tacos might have the best name in all of YouTube, by the way. Big fan of the Crispy Tacos. Can I go again if I have? Yep. Let's see. Same spot for the click on the rebound. No, it's where the buy now button is popping up. So where it says sold out, that's where the buy now button pops up. With so much success, sounds like not a lot of people trade for this drop. I mean, that's true. Or just, well, not necessarily, because people want to just flip, right? So let's go ahead and go for the 12-minute rebound. If there is one, W, congrats. 1 pending. Let's go, Tyler. No name, 1 order pending. Let's go, Guillaume. How do you do rebound without? So everyone's asking how to do this again if you're just now watching. So Fantastic Four, I click in, that sold out button right here. It may not do it at the 12-minute, but it does it at the 4-minute, the 8-minute. It's always divisible by 4. So I'm going to be already clicking where that button is going to be popping up. So when I click here, I'm already clicking. You can't see it my thumb, but I'm jamming it already where that button is going to be going. So I know where it is, and I'm going to be clicking right there when it goes from 11:59 to 12 minutes. Here we go. Let's see if we get a buy now button. Click. Might have been too early. Didn't get a 3rd one on today's drop, but I did get the secret rare on the drop. I got an uncommon on the rebound at the 4-minute. Let's go. All right, let's get a few questions answered here. They should add what type you get to the pet. They do. Oh, to the text, to the pending delivery text. Yeah, I wish they actually did that too. It's just more to automate or to code in, right? So there's so many updates we do want that I actually just want them to go ahead and get as much updated into the social features on this drop as possible. So W rare, let's go. We got some dubs. This is my first W. Congrats, BDK. Happy to hear it. Waiting for it to be delivered. So it could be delivered in the next couple minutes. It could be delivered in the next 30 minutes. It could be delivered well over an hour. Like everyone's is kind of different. I usually get mine delivered around the hour mark, which sucks. But yeah, it's let's see if I got my secret rare delivered. I'm so freaking stoked. I have not gotten a secret rare off the drop on a collectible ever. The only secret rare I ever nailed on a drop was the, and I'm not hating on it. Like I'm just stoked to get a secret rare. I got the Red Wolf comic, which was the cheapest comic you could ever get a secret rare on. So Some secret rares shoot up to over $1,000, some to over $2,000, $3,000. I sold my Red Wolf, I think, for $600, which, hey, it was $7 and I turned it into $600. I was stoked, right? But the fact that I got a collectible for the first time on stream, secret rare, I am freaking on the moon, guys. So, and so many of you someone got 2 secret rares in the stream. So congrats again to who that was, because man, that's instant. Like, flip it. Like there's going to be people FOMOing to complete the set. So I would flip that right away and instantly make, you know what, maybe secret rare will like, people are going to sleep on this one. Maybe initially it'll probably list around anywhere between maybe 1,500 to maybe 2,200. My guess, like, don't take that as my word, but that's probably where it'll hit the market around. Rebound 4th minute, ultra rare and common on the 8th minute. Let's go. Congrats. Let's go, Andre. Got a common. Are you hitting on the 4 minute at the zero? At the 0, man. So not the 1 second. So, and I'm looking at this timer because, again, the timer disappears. So when this changes from 59 to that 0, I'm clicking into it, either the buy now button, or I'm clicking into the screen to get back to the buy now button. Let's go. L, sorry to hear that my 11-year-old daughter got one. Oh man, she's got quick fingers. W, let's go. Do you use application? I use Veve. Price prediction. It just gave one, got a common, and 2 that I don't know yet. Wow, awesome. You streaming for tomorrow's drop? I'm streaming all week besides Tuesday. Tuesday I have stuff going on, so I can't do that one. But I will be doing Sunday, Monday. I feel like I'm like almost like a monster truck, like a monster truck rally announcer, where Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Ultra rare, let's go. Congrats. Thank you for the Ed Feely. Let's go, man. Happy to see you in here. Congrats on your ultra rare number 900. What is the easiest way to access my Omi wallet? Go to omi.veve.me. If you have an iPhone. If you have an Android, you can actually look at your wallet on the app. Let's see. Wow, I can't believe I witnessed a secret rare. I thought that was just a myth. Me too, man. I'm stoked I got one. I got an ultra rare. Should I sell? It's up to you, man. Like, eventually people are going to just snag up secret rares and then they'll be out of price range. If you want to flip, if you need liquidity, I would. If you don't need liquidity, hold on to it. If you like it, right? If you don't like it, then part with it and make some money. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Alex. Rare, let's go. Uncommon, let's go. Ultra rare, let's go. Thank you. L, common. Omi price is decent today, 20 million. Sell, bought up in less than an hour. Love it. Love to see it. Do you have a tutorial to set up phone on PC? I don't, but I use AZ Power Mirror. And then what I do is I do Cloud Stream. Let's see if I can show you here real quick. Oh, nope, that goes full screen. So yeah, just download AZ Power Mirror. It's not the best. There's other better mirroring apps in the App Store. I would just look at reviews and see which one works for you. I already paid for this one throughout the month, and it's like, I think $3 to Cloud Stream. So there's no lag in between, but it's up to you. So congrats to those who nailed it. Ecomi price is up. Our collectible prices are up. We got a ton of W's on Sue Storm, Invisible Woman. My name is Taps. I will be dropping a video later today. Please make sure that you are subscribed. Please hit the like fam on this button, or please hit the like button on this video, fam. I appreciate you guys hopping here. I will be streaming again tomorrow morning for the Veil, for Jermaine Rogers Veil, these creepy ass bears. I will be going for it just like you guys will, but let's go ahead and conclude the stream. Thank you all for hopping in here. I appreciate you guys. Congrats to those who got some W's. To those of you who got an L, no worries. I will see you in the secondary market and you will get a W tomorrow or on Monday or on Wednesday. We're going to be going for these drops, but thank you all for hopping in here, and I will see you in the secondary, and cheers, everyone.